First step in learning how to float on your back, just get comfortable in the first position without actually floating on your back. So I'm gonna hold onto a wall and bring my knees up. We got a little underwater shot for you also. You see where my feet are and they're flat against the wall. Then my ears will be under and I wanna get comfortable just right here. Just get comfortable. Now, when I'm ready, I'll take a big breath, stretch out tall, and start my hands a little bit. It's easier to move in the water than it is to stay still. So just this easy flipping motion with my hands and a little bit of my feet, I'm now moving on my back. The top two mistakes most people make when learning or swimming freestyle. Number one, they try too hard. Number two, they just can't quite figure out the breathing. Let's cover the first one right now. Trying too hard, freestyle. Head's too high, try too hard, watch this. Just swimming like that is just difficult to do. Relax and think about what it is you're really trying to accomplish. Is it really to move my arms backwards, or is it to move my vessel forward? Move your body through the water. Slow it down, relax, grab onto more water, and move my body through the water. Watch. It's so much easier, so much more elegant as a stroke. We'll cover the breathing one next. Nobody was born not able to float. Anybody can float. You're out there saying, no way. Yes, I'm 6'3", 215 pounds. I can float. It's not about body type. It's about breath control. Check this out. Big breath right now. Ears under. Breath control and body position. If I let my hair out and I go all the way out, yes, I will sink. If I hold my breath and control my breath and still able to breathe, watch the difference up close. The air goes out, it goes right back in. I could do this all day long if I had to. And folks, you can too. Here's how not to drown, even if you don't know how to swim and you're in deep water. Let's get comfortable learning how to float. Start in the shallow end. Once you get good at floating, watch. It's easy to float, folks, once you relax in the water. If I'm too tense and I'm too nervous and I'm panicking, it's not going to be easy. The moment my hands come out of the water, watch where my body and my head go. Watch. So the key is relaxing, keeping those hands in the water, keeping the legs relaxed. I can do this without using my hands, just my legs directing the water downward. I can do it also without my legs, and I can just use my arms and hands to direct the water downward. Number one thing you don't do when you fall in deep water: you don't panic, you relax. The water will bring you back up if you're calm. If you think you're too big to swim, I'm about to prove to you why that's not true. Folks, I'm 6'3", 215 pounds. My legs sink like rocks. If I float, try to float, my legs are gonna sink. Watch what happens though when I swim. Again, 6'3", tall, heavy legs. Watch this when I'm swimming, and I'll barely even kick. Same thing going back the other way. There's more to it than just how big you are. There's body position, head position, how my legs are extending, how I'm grabbing off with my arms. A lot of things go. The first thing to do when learning how to float on your back is not to float on your back. I explained. Put your hands on a gutter. Put your knees up on a wall. My feet are flat right now against that wall. I don't want to be like this and spring off the wall. My feet are flat. First thing you want to do, keep yourself in this position. Second thing you want to do, put your ears under. And just get used to this. Notice I'm not letting go of the wall. My ears are under. How low can I get my head? You get used to that first. We'll worry about floating on your back later. That is the first step. It doesn't involve floating on your back. It's preparing you to float on your back. The most effective body position you can be in whenever you leave the wall in swimming or dive in. It's called a streamline position. Hand over hand, like two pancakes. Lock down the thumb, arms are up, hide those ears, and we're off to the races. The water never gets tired of trying to figure out ways to slow you down. So let's make ourselves the most hydrodynamic position possible. The streamline push-off. Watch this. I'm gonna go underwater, streamline, and check this out. And the streamline is not just your upper body, it's also your lower body. Legs are together, feet together, toes are pointed. You want to be in the position where the water has the least chance to slow you down.